Hi class, welcome to the next session of the week. We're going to go ahead and get started. Just really hoping that everyone is safe right now with all the fires that are going on, and the air quality is super bad, so just try to limit your exposure to being outside. Hopefully you're able to do this inside, yeah, just stay healthy and be safe. So let's get started. We're going to start with our kneeling chest expansion. So at some point throughout this semester, you're going to get in the habit of knowing when to exhale and when to inhale. But for the most part, and not be reminded by me, right? But for the most part, we're really just focusing on continuous big breathing. So, for example, here we're really just focusing on warming up this pelvic floor and the spine and the chest with some synchronized breathing. Cat and cow, same thing. Whichever you want to do. If you want to exhale on the cat and inhale on the cow, that's fine. But just make sure it's consistent and big, meaning deep inhales, slowing it down, transitioning to big exhales. All right, shoulders. And reverse. Good, and neck rolls, side to side. So today, first time through, we'll do a lot of modify exercises. And then second time through, some of them will still maintain modified, and then some of them will switch to traditional. We are doubling up second time through. We really want to increase or improve upon that stamina. So if that's a difficulty or challenging for you at this point, we're really working towards it not being so challenging, okay? So let's go ahead and come to a seated position. Come on down for your 100. Knees are still bent. 5 and 5. The other thing to notice is that you may not be able to get, full breaths. Maybe you've been exposed to the air quality, your lungs, you have allergies, and it's just tough for you. So do the best you can. I know it's really windy today, which is kicking up a lot of crappy air. Hopefully the 100 is getting a little bit easier for you. Muscle memory, repetition, always good. All right. When you're done, go ahead and begin your leg circles. We'll go small to medium. Medium. Back to small reverse. Medium. And switch legs. Small. Medium. Reverse small. reverse medium. right. All right, so go ahead. We are going to get started. So hopefully you have good support on your mat. There's some exercises today. We're going to be rolling like a ball. So remember, we can layer up the mat, fold it in half. If you need to grab something that might go underneath your mat, whatever it is, do that now. You won't want to stop in between, in the middle of the workout. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with single leg modified. So knees are in, hands behind the neck. And we're going to go ahead and keep the legs separated. And we're going to keep the feet together, or at least close together here. So scooping, and we're just going to drop one leg down, then the other leg down. Continuous breathing, just warming up. So not only is this warming up our lower abdominals, but our hips, as well as that lower back lumbar. And rest. Good. All right, double leg, it'll be the same starting position, except both legs will now come down. Remember, you don't have to come all the way down to the mat. If you want to just minimize the movement, that's fine. Knees in, head and shoulders up, hands behind the neck, same position, and we're just lowering the legs and lifting the legs. If you want to come all the way down the mat, you can come down to the mat. Otherwise, you're just modifying. So really focus on isolating. So trunk doesn't move, just the legs. And rest. Good. All right, so we're going to do similar positioning for the crisscross. We're not going to go into bridge just yet. So we'll go crisscross. The legs will start elevated, and then we're just going to drop one leg as we rotate over to that bent knee, okay? Again, you don't have to lower the leg all the way to the mat. You do what's best for you, okay? So go ahead and get into, that's not going to work, get into your starting position here. So I'll demonstrate. As I lower my right leg, I'm going to come across to my left knee. I lift my right leg. I drop my left leg, I come across to my right knee. So we have not done this before, okay? So again, minimize, or you can come all the way down, just nice and slow and controlled. And rest. And again, you might be feeling it from the last workout, and so this is a true test, to how you're feeling the first time through. So the first round through, just really react or respond. Listen to your body, respond appropriately, right, to what you should be doing, if you should be slowing it down, and then maybe increasing as we go, okay? Bridges. So we're going to combine the lift. So arms will go straight up with the lift of the hips. And then when we come down, arms are going to go out to the sides and sweep across the bottom. Good. Lift up. Exhale. Come on down. Inhale across the bottom. Up. One more time. Good. All right, we have single straight and we have this modified single straight. So we're going to go ahead and bring both legs up, head and shoulders up, hands behind our neck, and I'm going to drop one leg and lift up, keeping the same leg. Breathing consistently. Keep this leg here, drop the other leg, nice and strong in the leg. Activating those muscles as we drop and lift. And rest. So I want to mention something. It's very rare that we have any muscle groups that are just hanging out, if that makes sense. Meaning they're just not connected to the exercise at all. I mean, there might be a time where, you know, our hands aren't engaged or our shoulders aren't engaged, but muscles are always, they should always be working, okay? And so making sure that legs are strong and arms are strong and abs are strong and back, you know, all of it, just, it's not just about the core. So just really noticing if muscles are strong and engaged, okay? All right, we have modified double leg. So we're gonna do a little bit different here. Legs all the way up, hands behind the head. So we're going to split the legs at the top. Again, strength in the legs. We're going to bring the legs together, bend the knees, extend the legs out, pull them in and up. Starting again. Split, bend, extend, back to top. Very slowed down, methodical movement. Coordinating with your breathing if you want. Exhale. And rest. Good. All right, so roll up. So we've done this before. We're going to try and assist ourselves up a little bit by holding on to our hamstrings or our thighs or our knees. We're still slightly bent in the knees. So I'd like to see if you can pull yourself up. Once you get to that sticking point, if you can assist yourselves with your hands. So it's going to look like this. Everything is the same. I'm rolling up. And then I'm helping myself up. When I get to the top, I'm going to roll down. Trying to slow that down. If you cannot assist yourself up, I just want you doing our traditional roll-up holds. Here we go. Up. And down. Focus on the scooping. And up. And down. So we're going to roll up one more time and stay at the top. If you can't roll up, I want you to roll to your side and push yourselves up. Here we go. Up. Good. All right, so we have roll downs. Really focus on the scooping. Here we go. Roll down. Hold. Roll up. Roll down. Roll up. And down. stand up. All right, good. So go ahead and extend those legs, straighten those legs. We have our rowing exercise. Arms outstretched, hands interlocked. Release the back, leaning back, pull the hands to the chest. Lean forward, part the hands, sweep around, big stretch over the top of the legs. Begin again. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good. All right, sitting up tall, we have our spine twist. Maintaining posture here. Arms outstretched, legs are together, and we are twisting. One direction slowly. So this is very much an active stretch. I am actively twisting a little bit deeper into the stretch each time I twist in a direction. And back to center. Good. Spine stretch. Legs split. One more. Good. All right, bring your legs together. We're going to lean back on our elbows. All right, so we're going to do what are called scissors. I'm going to bring both of my legs up nice and high, leaning back on my elbows. My abdominals are engaged. My chest is slightly lifted here, and I'm going to switch the legs. Nice and controlled, keeping the legs nice and strong. If you need to modify, keep your legs high. Minimize the movement. Good. All right, go ahead and come forward. Push yourself forward. We have our rolling like a ball. So rolling like a ball, I think we've only done it 1 or 2 times. Hands underneath the thighs. Really important that we're staying controlled and scooped throughout the rolling movement. Okay, we're going to start with a balanced seated position here. Elbows are out to the sides. We are scooped here and prepared to roll back. I want to try and focus on keeping this, maintaining this position throughout the move. Focusing on the scooping. Keep your head down. Control the pace by controlling your scooping. You don't want to stop the movement and get stuck on your back. So continue to roll. And find your pace. Good. Obviously, you should have layered your mat if that was an issue. Good. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn over. We have slow swimming today. Slow swim. So we're still in slow swim mode because we really are trying to develop strength here in our lower back. So we're just slightly lifted up on this rib cage, and we're going to keep one arm down and one leg down. So I'm going to lift my right arm and my left leg, pressing my pelvis down, holding up and lowering. And then I lift up, left arm, right leg, and down. Consistent breathing. Good. All right, come up onto your elbows. We single leg kicks. Hips come up. Back is flat. We pull one leg in and then the other. Nice and strong through the abdomen, the lower back stabilized. The glutes are engaged, nice and strong on the kicks. And come on down. All right, new exercise here. This is called double leg kicks. So go ahead and bend your knees. I want you to bring your hands behind your back. Rest on your chin. From here, if you can interlock your hands, I want you to interlock your hands. If you cannot, I just want you to rest your hands on your lower back here, okay? If we interlock our hands, our arms are bent. Legs are bent, okay? From here, we're going to open, which means we extend our arms back and we extend our legs back with a big lift and a pause at the top. So it looks like this. I'm going to lift my chest, lift my legs, extend my arms behind me, engage the glutes, and then lower, bend the arms, bend the legs. If my hands are on my back resting here, I simply reach back. So it looks like this. Exhale. And back to start. Okay, so this is very much a strength move. Exhale as you lift. Do not try to over or hyperextend. You're just lifting and allowing your body to strengthen and lift, okay? Here we go. Ready? Exhale. Inhale at the bottom. Good. All right, low back stretch. All right, next today we have push-up leg pull down. So either modified or traditional. Your pace. Really get into that deep pull down. Pull the heel down. Transfer that weight back. Ooh, I'm sweaty today. Okay, when you're done, go ahead and get into a kneeling tall position. So we are lean backs. We're going to go ahead and start with our arms at our sides. And as we lean back, our arms are going to come out in front of us. All right, here we go. Lean back. lean up, lean back, lean up. Remember, one unit. Lean back and up. Glutes are engaged. One more. Good. Okay, so we're going into table position and our leg work today. So it looks like this. So I'm going to lift my knee up, bent leg here. I'm going to extend my leg out, bend my knee, lower my leg. Other leg, bent knee, extend the leg, pull it back in and down. So alternating, here we go. Up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. One more each side. Good. All right, kneeling tall again. We have our mermaid. Separate your knees and big arm sweep over the top. This is where we can get some big breathing in. Good. All right, come on down to your side. We have bicycles today. So go ahead and prop your hand behind your head. Other hand out in front. We're going to elevate this leg strong. I'm going to pull the knee forward, extend the leg out, pull the straight leg back. In, out, and back. Nice and strong. If you need to bend the bottom leg, you can bend the bottom leg. Good. All right. Up on your elbow. Bend your knees. We have reach overs today. Arm on the hip here. As I lift my hips up, I'm going to reach up and over with my arm. We've done this before. Up and over. Push the pelvis forward. Come on down. Pull the hips down. So as I pull these hips up and I sweep my arm over, I'm going to push my pelvis forward. Here we go. Up and down. One full exhale. Let's see if we can do it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Switch sides. Bicycles. Here we go. Nice and strong. So this is one of those exercises where No muscles get left behind. No muscles are checking out here. Everything should be engaged. Everything. All muscles. Last one. Good. Bend your knees. Up. Arm. Exhale. Up and over the top. Here we go. Push the pelvis forward. Good. All right, come around. So we're starting again. All right, so we're doubling up, okay? We're gonna go ahead and do the first two exercises modified back to back, okay? And then we'll turn the next ones into traditional. So keeping those legs bent. Go ahead and roll on down. Keep the legs elevated. Part the knees. Remember, the feet are going to be closer together. Hands behind the head. And we're going to go ahead and single leg lower. Second time through. Really focus on the exhale. When you start to feel fatigue, really lengthen that exhale. Blow it out slowly. Double leg modified. Down together and up. One more. And rest. Good job. Okay, we have crisscross and then we have our bridge exercise, okay? So crisscross, this time we're actually gonna go traditional. So traditional crisscross, I want you to really slow it down. I want you to get full extension of that parallel leg, that horizontal leg. Full extension. I can't see you, but I'd like you to really take notice of the rotation. So keeping those shoulder blades quite elevated and rotating slowly, okay? Knees in, head and shoulders up, hands behind. Here we go. Slow it down. It's like slow motion crisscross. Last one. And rest. Good. All right, faster is not always better, okay? All right, so we are going to reverse the bridge this time. We're gonna bring our arms out to our sides. We're gonna lift up, lower down along the side of our body, sweep across the bottom on the inhale. Exhale up. Exhale up. Last one. right, we have our single straight traditional followed by modified double straight traditional. Here we go. Head and shoulders up. We're going to pull one leg, pull, tighten your core, breathe. This is where you're really going to focus on your exhale here. Both legs up, hands behind your neck. Here we go, modified double straight. Part your legs at the top. Last one. And rest. Good job. Oh, that was a killer one. All right, again, slight bend in the knees. We're gonna roll up and assist ourselves up if we can. Otherwise, we're just holding. Here we go. Remember, pelvic floor. Nice squeeze from the inside out. Glutes are engaged. Abdominals scooping. All right, one last one. Finish at the top or roll over to your side and push yourselves up. Roll down. Straighten your legs, rowing. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Good. All right, seated spine twist. Sitting up nice and tall, arms extended, abdominals engaged, and twist. Controlled pace, controlled stretch. Muscles are not hanging out. They are all working. Even my legs are working. Back to center, spine stretch. Split your legs. together, leaning back on our hands this time. All right, go ahead and bring your legs up. Splitting the legs. A little more challenging. You can say hi if you'd like. Good. All right, lean forward. Bent knees. Knee hug if you need to. Release that back. We have rolling like a ball. If you need to layer your mat, layer your mat. Hands under thighs. Head down, balanced position. Stay scooped. All right, let's go ahead and turn over. We have our slow swim. Opposite arm, opposite leg lifting. Up on your elbows, single leg kicks. This time we'll pulse at the top. Hips are up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Another exercise. No muscles are hanging out. Arms, shoulders are engaged. Lumbar is engaged. Abdominals, glutes, hamstrings, quads, even our feet. Nice and tight and strong. Good. Come on down. We have our new exercise, double leg kicks, either with hands interlocked or just resting. Here we go. Lift up, extend, and down. Exhale as you lift. Doesn't have to be a big lift. Low back stretch. Push up, leg pull down. Your choice. And finish up. All All right, we have kneeling lean backs or kneeling tall position here. All right, this time, instead of arms coming forward, our arms are going to come out to our sides. Okay, so it looks like this. Controlled. One more. Good. All right, tabletop position. Okay, so this time leg is extended. We're going to stay on one leg. So from here, we're going to lift, bend, extend, and lower. Lift, bend, extend, and lower. Try to stay centered, isolating this leg, doing the movement. Everything else is nice and still and strong. One more. Good. Switch legs. Controlled. All right, kneeling tall, hips pushed forward, strong core, mermaid. Big breathing. Come on down for your lying bicycles. So we're going to reverse the direction. Hand propped, elevated leg, hand out in front. We're going to bring the straight leg out in front first, bend the knee, extend the leg down the opposite leg. Out, in, and down. Nice and strong. All right, bend your knees, up on your elbow, reach overs, arm here we go. Switch sides. Reverse bicycle. Oh my gosh, it is so windy outside right now. I'm looking outside. Holy moly. Bring your elbows, arm down, and lift. Alrighty, come up to a seated position. Seated accordions. Release your back, lean back slightly. Pull up, flat back, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down. One more, up and down. All right, arms. You can go cross-legged, straight-legged, whatever you want. Arms, circles, sitting up tall, so posture. Here we go. Circles. Reverse. Crosses. Knee hug. All right, we're going to come down to our backs. I'm going to talk and walk you through the 3-point stretch if you weren't here last time when we did this. All right, so go ahead and bring your knees with you. Roll down. You're going to let go of one leg. Extend it down. And we're going to hold onto this bent knee and pull it in the same line, in line. So it's my left knee in line with my left shoulder. Holding it, pulling it. Big stretch. Breathe. Let go of any tension in your exhale. Now we're going to left arm, left leg, pull out away, keeping the leg bent. Reach out with my right arm, and I'm just opening up my hip here, holding, breathing. On the exhale, trying to let go of any tension, maybe a little deeper in that stretch there. Bring this knee back to center in line. I'm going to bring my right hand, so my opposite hand over knee. I'm going to reach out with the arm here, and I'm just going to gently pull it slightly diagonal up and across, and hold and breathe. Release, bring it back to center. Okay, I am going to pull my other leg in, let go of my left leg, in line, pull and hold, and breathe. So if you can get in the habit, go ahead and bring this leg out at an angle, reach out with the opposite arm. Get in the habit of every exhale, sink deeper into that stretch deeper into that relaxation, letting go of the tension. Back to center, hand over knee, other arm out, diagonal and across. Breathe. Back to center. Go ahead and bring the other leg in. Hold on to both legs. Pull both. Lift the rear off the mat. Breathe. Connect your lower back to the mat. Breathe. I want you to let go of the knees slightly. Let your rear connect to the mat. Breathe. And go ahead and bring the feet down. All right, go ahead and roll to your side. Push yourselves up. Remember, we don't want to roll up at the end to a seated position. We always want to roll to our side and push ourselves up, okay? Our muscles have just relaxed after being intensified, right? And so there is a chance that you could, just click something. So something that gets aggravated triggers something in your lower back, and so we just want to be very careful at that stage, okay? Good job today. We are done, and I will see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye.